welcome back to my channel. This is Donnie, and you're watching Diamond Painting by Donnie. Although this is a diamond painting channel, I do like to show different types of crafts, different type of crafts that I like to do, different crafts that I find that are new to me and I want to try, or whatever. Today is one such video. I found this particular craft on Amazon, and it wasn't the cheapest, and they had some that were more expensive, but I figured I'd start small. I think this was around $25 for this kit, and I didn't really want to go big in case it was something I really wasn't into, and I didn't want to spend, $90 on something that I really wasn't going to do. So, it was not Amazon Prime. Not too familiar with where they come from and all that. Maybe this will give me a little information. Hold on. We'll get rid of this box here. Okay, it comes from Europe's Best Toys. That's the seller name. And they're called Ministeck. Ministeck. So this actually was shipped here in the United States, but I'm not quite sure where in Europe they come from. But this is what they look like. And this is their pixel puzzles. And this has 4 mini ones. So it has baby animals, animal cubs, tier babies. I'm not sure where. Okay, Germany. It says in Germany. That's where they come from. We have a game that we like to play that comes from Germany. It's called Catan. So I know they know how to entertain in that industry in Europe, in Germany. So I'm hoping this will be something worth the purchase. Okay, so this picture kind of shows you something a little girl is doing, and it gives you a little bit of they're little pegs, it looks like. So you remove the pegs from the color strip and you put the peg onto the pegboard, and then you remove the pegs from the board with the lever. All right. Okay, so here's the board. I'm guessing this is just for placing them. And these are the patterns. And here's the key down here. I'll probably do the cat first. And I guess there's some videos that you could go to for instruction. But here's the grid. Let's see, from the angle down here, you can kind of see that they've got these pokey things sticking up. And they've got these dividers. Where's one? Right there. Oop. So, let's check it out. Oh boy, it comes in a big bag. And, okay, that was just the thing that bends down. So, there's really no instructions, except for the key here. So, you're going to have to kind of figure out which color goes where as you're going along. But it's a pretty small key. You might want to, I might take it and blow it up on my printer. In fact, I'll be right back. I'm going to do that right now. All right, here we are with the original, and here we are with the blown up copy. That'll help my eye strain just a little bit. The colors seem to be about the same. Almost perfect. Now, it does seem, I don't know. Gosh, I don't know what these things sticking up are supposed to be. But hopefully there's a lever in here. It says that there's a lever to remove them. So I'm going to have to find a container to keep these in. Okay, here's that lever right here. That's what that looks like. Just a plastic piece of something. Kind of looks like a flathead, very flathead, thin screwdriver piece. And if we dump all these out, this would be something I probably wouldn't pull the pieces off of until it actually is called for. So these are really a soft plastic type material. They're not like really hard. So I'm guessing they're kind of like Legos, because that's what this kind of reminds me of. This is what you kind of see. Well, this is what you see when you get up close to it. And all the different colors. I guess it would probably be good to separate the colors, at least, with the grid here, with the color chart. So I don't know what these numbers down here at the bottom mean, but I'm guessing those are the ones that are in here, and that's how many of each, because like green, there's only a 1 underneath 621, and so I'm guessing that's what that is. And then there's this funky color, which I'm not quite sure which one it is, because it doesn't seem to match any of these. Maybe it's the gray. No, because this is gray here. And then white, it says there's 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's this thing too, and I'm not sure what that is. It's like a oval, maybe it's another type of tool of some kind. So I'm not sure what this is. Maybe if I watch the video, it might tell me. But let's set that to the side. There's this, like another grayish color, but it seems like there's more here than, well, it says that there's all these brown colors. There's 10 of 2 different ones. There's 10. Another one has 8. This peach color has 7. So I'm pretty sure that's the inventory. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that's right. So it's just kind of like a diamond painting where you have to go through your inventory and double check to make sure everything's here. Okay, this looks like it's the 617 color. It's a kind of an off gray kind of color. It says 1 gray, 4 white, and then there's this color. I'm not sure, because it's like, it looks like it's the next color over, but maybe I'm missing it again because I'm just blind. But here is the black, and it says there's 3 of those. Yep, there's 3. And like this is just like maybe some, I don't know. But I'm going to do the inventory, finish doing the inventory on this, and I'll be right back with you. La, 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 la. Okay, so I did the inventory and everything is counted for, but this one is not listed. I'm thinking it might be this color here. Actually, I think this color, this gray, is the one that's here because it matches that color. And this one here is an extra because it says I'm supposed to have 1 gray, because this looks like more like this other color that's not listed on here. So this is an extra that I shouldn't need, and I have an extra 1 of these, but everything else is here. So I'm just going to try out I'm going to start on the cat, and I'm not sure, it's confusing because of all these things that stick up like this, I don't know what that means or what that's supposed to be. And then this thing throws me off too. I don't know what it is. Okay, so it looks pretty tall, and I'm not sure if it's going to take up this entire thing. I mean, it's a mini, so you would think that it wouldn't be that big, but we'll see. Okay, so it does have this peach color as the first, and it shows this little square. Let me zoom in so we can see a little better what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'll start down here at the bottom. I'm going to start as far down to the bottom as I can. It shows that there's 2 holes open, but I don't know how far in I should go. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So hole 21. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So it should be in this one and right there. I don't know if you're supposed to push it all the way through, or I guess. And then when you go to pull it out, okay. So what I'm wondering is if you display it on here, if it's just like a puzzle that you put together and then you take apart, like a regular puzzle, and you can't display them afterwards. Yeah, I'm going to have to look more into that. But it's showing a 3-piece, which is one of these, of this color. We move over one, so it goes there. I'm still confused by all these knobbies that stick up. I don't know. Maybe that just holds it together. I don't know. But I'll work on this a little bit, and I will come back with you and show you how far I've gotten. And hopefully I can have this video posted by tomorrow, because tomorrow is my 2-year anniversary, guys. So yes, there is a surprise announcement in this video at some point. So keep watching and we will see what happens. See you in a bit. All right, I'm back. It was no time at all now, was it? So I decided to just do this pink color, and I found out some things. I watched some videos, which, you know, I had to watch quite a few to get any information because they weren't in English. But I did find out that I started doing this on the wrong side. The side that I was showing was this side with all the pokey things. That is the back side, basically to keep it up off the ground so that you can actually get the mini sticks to stick through on the board. So as you can see here, they are sticking through the board, and they're in there good and solid. They won't fall off. I definitely had to use this tool a couple of times to pull some up that I placed in the wrong spot. But as you can see, it is resembling the photo. And I am glad that I did a blow up, because it would have been really hard for me to go in and try and figure out where everything went with something this small. It's just my personal preference, because my eyes are not what they once used to be. So what I've observed is this kit, it says that you get 4, but you know, it might say something in English here that I'm not seeing, but this kit only allows you to mount 1. It didn't come with more than just 1 of these boards, and it takes an entire board to do just one of the image. I don't understand how they call these. Well, it was like this was a sampler, is what I was assuming, because of the fact that it came with 4, so I thought they would be smaller. But this is the standard size of a grid that they use, and it might be because it's not basically a full drill, it's a partial. That might be what it's indicating, with the price being what it was only $25, and you get 4 of them, so I thought. But you're not actually getting 4 of them. You're getting enough. I think you get enough of the pieces for 4 of them, but you're not getting the grids, so you wouldn't actually be able to mount all 4 of them unless you pulled these off and did another one. But from what I was watching, people actually keep them and they collect them as they're making them. And this thing right here, I found out it is for hanging it on the wall. You stick it on the back here, like, I guess there's a specific spot for it, because it looks like, yeah, right there. Maybe I did it up. Nope, because it's the same on both sides. You're supposed to be able to stick it in to the board on the back. Maybe I'm not getting it right in the center, but I am. Maybe it goes down one. I don't know. But you're supposed to be able to stick this into the back, but there's some of these knobbies sticking up. Maybe, okay, you put those inside the knobs. That way it's not poking through to the front. All right, so there you go. And that way you can hang it up on your wall. So, yeah, I could do 4 of them, technically, if I could find some more of these, which might be a problem. They're not exactly readily available here in the United States. I did find this on Amazon, and I will link it down below. And there are a lot more on Amazon, but some of them are like $90 for a full sheet. And like I said, I didn't want to get into something that for that much money and not know if I liked it or not. But looking in the box, yeah, it's completely empty. I was just making sure. I would have thought that they would give you 4 of these if you're getting 4 designs. So I'm not going to be able to do the other 3 because I don't have them. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm not sure there are enough of the pieces, because this dog has more of the pink pieces than the cat does. And the ones with the 2 that have just the 2 spot, this is what I use the most of. And I had to go through, I went through 2 full of these sticks, another one with the 2s. I used up all the 2s and all the 2s on this one, and almost all of the 2s on this one, and I only have 2 more sets left. And I just don't see how I would be able to do all 4 of these with what they provided. Although there is a lot of other colors here that I don't know that I would use up. But another thing that I was seeing from the video is people like in Germany, they're really into it. It's like us in diamond painting. They have drawers, like I keep all my cover minders in, that they sort all their colors out, and they have all these sorts of different colors. And I mean, they have tons. They have buckets of them, like Legos, people who collect Legos. And, you know, that, so I'm thinking, you know, some people make their own designs. So I'm sure there's going to be excess left over. But I really would have liked to have been able to do all 4 of these, because that is what I thought I was going to be getting from this kit. Another thing I did notice is they are really hard to pick up. Well, they're not hard to pick up. It's hard placing, like the ones, the singles, and the doubles. Those are a little harder for me to place in, just because my fingers just don't move very well. And I know also came to the observation that when you're pulling these off, you don't want to just pull them straight out. You're going to want to twist them so that the knob, the piece, this piece that's left over here, so that that doesn't come with it. Because I did that like on a couple of my first ones. I just pulled it off, and I found that it's much easier if you just twist them around until they pop off, and that way you don't get the extra piece of plastic left with it. So I might look into doing more or getting more pieces. Not sure yet. It just depends on how well I'm into it, how much I'm into it. I mean, I had fun, and this only took me probably an hour or so, about an hour and a half, I'd say, to do this one color. And mainly, it took that long because I had to do some counting to figure out how far over to go to the next one, like you would be doing a counted cross stitch. But if I were to do it just starting from the bottom and using, if I had all the colors already set aside and I knew which one went where, it would be a lot faster and I'd be able to probably finish this a lot quicker. But I'm glad I chose the cat because we are a cat family. My kitty cat is actually living her last few days. She is not doing well at all, so I'm gonna cry thinking about it. So it was just it's kind of nice being able to do cat stuff just because I'm really sad. She's the 5th cat that we've had, and she's the last one that's alive. And after she's gone, Tesslynn wants a kitten. She's so upset. She says, if my kitty dies, I have to have a kitten. So here, I'll give her this kitten. Anyway, this is Ministeck. Like I said, I will link it down below. I will, try and give you a couple of choices of different ones that they have in the link. But yes, because this is my 2-year anniversary for this channel, I am going to have a big giveaway. I have a lot of diamond paintings that I just need to destash. And some of them I have never opened. Some I have opened, and some were given to me and they weren't what I expected, or I ordered them and they weren't what I expected. And so it's not something I want to do, or there's just a lot. Some were donated to me, so some of them may be opened, and anyway, I'm going to give them all away. And because it's my 2-year anniversary, I will have 2 winners. And because this is something heavy, it will be quite a bit of stuff I'm mailing out. I have to limit it to the United States. I will have 2 United States winners. If by chance somebody gets drawn that is outside of the United States, I'm going to do something different. You will probably get a gift certificate for my shop, Drill Pen Frenzy, and we will cover shipping and everything, but that will be the only way I can make up for it because of the fact that just diamond paintings are way too expensive for me to ship from the United States to another country. So what do you need to do to enter into this drawing? It's really simple. You cannot, what you need to do is comment down below. You cannot mention the word giveaway. You can't mention the word win because those are triggers for people who like to just come and watch videos that have giveaways. And I am really wanting to limit this to the people that do subscribe to my channel. And that's the only way I can ensure that it's somebody who's actually watching the video. And because this is a celebration of you guys that have been following me from the beginning, or you're a new follower, and that you are here because you love diamond painting and you want to hear what I have to say or show. And this is me saying thank you to all of you for being there for me, with me over these last 2 years, or even just the last 2 days. But if you are a subscriber, you are part of what's made me keep wanting to do what I do. It's the gratitude, it's the joy I get from people's comments saying how much they like what I'm showing, because without that, there's really no, motivation to go further. So that's why I really encourage your comments when I do make a video. I may not be able to reply to everything, but I do my very best to read every single comment, and when I read it, I do heart the comment. And so if you don't get a heart, that doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means that I haven't read your comment yet. And eventually I do get around to reading them all. So leave a comment down below. Tell me what kind of crafts you enjoy doing. And if you're watching this channel, you have to at least love one craft to be watching this video. So your answer does need to have something in it saying what craft you love to do. If it's just one, great. If it's several, you can list them all. You can do whatever you want. And tell me what brought you, how did you find diamond painting? Was it just you stumbled across it like I did when I was looking for cross-stitch videos? I kept coming across these videos about 5D cross-stitch, and so I just checked it out, and I figured after seeing the millionth ad on Facebook, I figured I would give it a shot. So I did, and here I am today. So just tell me down below. There is only going to be allowed one entry per person. I do use an app that will filter out duplicate entries. So please make sure in your comment that you are answering the question, because if you don't and your name gets drawn, you will be passed up as a winning entry, because you do need to answer the question. That tells me you watched the video and you know what question needs to be answered in order to win. So I will probably leave this up for a few days, and when I do the drawing, I will make another video announcing the winner, and however long it takes me to get these diamond paintings and goodies gathered up is when it will be that I will ship them out. So I hope to hear from as many of you as possible, and thank you again for being my support and for being there and, holding me up when I was down, and just being there to share in my love of diamond painting and all sorts of other crafts. So thank you guys for watching. I look forward to reading your comments. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. Have fun diamond painting, and don't forget to always sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.